What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled Hiding Behind Manhood. I thought I did this one. I can't find it, so whatever. Or hiding behind masculinity, whatever you want to put it. There are some guys out here who are not men yet, and I was listening. I was on YouTube listening to stuff earlier. Like I was actually scrolling through videos while I was working, fix my life, and all that other stuff. And I started. And something made me think back into. It triggered me to think about this. There are guys who are stuck in a little boy's mindset, but are physically grown men. As far as, growth, size, stature, that type of thing. And they want the respect of that's given to men off the resume of what men have done and what a man is. But they're hiding behind manhood because when it's time to be a man in a situation, they always punk out. And there's always been numerous ways that I've seen guys do this, and I've had plenty of confrontations in my life with people because of this type of subject. Because when I was a child, I couldn't really put my finger on it, but as I became an adult, and once I became a man, I wasn't going for it. Like, there are guys who never apologize for anything, never say they're sorry, never say they were wrong. To men, women, and children, because men don't apologize. Actually, men do. Like if a man does something wrong, you acknowledge it, you apologize, and what makes you a man is you atone that. You do something to fix that. That's what makes you a man. But guys who hide behind manhood create bigger problems because they're playing under some silly ideology that I could do whatever I want and I can wrong somebody, and because I'm quote unquote physically a man, I'm gonna just stand on this because what can you do to me? And that might work with women and children. That doesn't work with men at all. And you find yourself in a situation where you're going to get into a confrontation. Because guys ain't trying to hear that. And what I mean by that is, basic things. Some guy comes to you as a man, I need help. You help that guy as a man. He's like, I'm going to return everything you did. I'm going to repay this favor in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And then when it's time for them to repay that favor, they go AWOL. And not only do they go AWOL, they start talking greasy to you. And because they were humble when they needed that favor. But now that they got that favor, now you want them just to return that favor, or you're just seeing if they're gonna do it. Now they got what they wanted. They want to talk greasy, like I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I did it, and what? Well, for some people, and what? Some guys walk away from and what, and then some guys look at and what like, oh, okay, I'm gonna tear your head off. And what? Because you shouldn't hide behind manhood, masculinity if you're not really willing to take the consequences, right? You got guys who use manhood as a crutch to always have a double standard. You're not gonna do this to me because I'm a man, and as a man got pride, a man got ego. I'm not. You gonna respect me as a man, but on the flip side, they'll disrespect the same people who they say should respect them as a man because they got pride, they got ego, and you gonna. Well, I'm a man. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, I did it. I'm the kind of man that what you gonna do? Oh, what I'm gonna do? Okay. And like I said before, women and children, that might work. Some guys be like, all right, man. And this is where I think sometimes some guys egos get stroked because when guys walk away, some guys say, "Oh, see, I know they ain't want nothing." It's not that. It's just like some guys can see the cotton candy softness of your heart, and they know, man, I'll break you in half, and all you're gonna do is cry, and then try to call the cops, and then try to play the victim, but you're not gonna tell nobody, all the stuff you did to get your head put on flat tonight. But that's what it is. You hide behind that double standard. I could do it to you because I'm a man, but you can't do it to me because I got pride and I'm a man. It's like it's not a good look. You just hiding behind manhood because a real man could dish it and take it if they're the type of man that dishes it out. You can give it as good as you get it. You accept it for what it is. And a lot of guys hiding behind manhood, they can only dish it. They can't take it at all. Then you got the guys who hide behind manhood in the sense of responsibility. As a man, I'm going to show up because I bring so much to the table. As a man, I'm going to show up and do spot duty. I'm going to show up here and there. And because I know that the world is adversarial on real manhood and absent in manhood on a regular basis, that the premium for manhood is so high when it comes around that I could skate on the backs of the real men. So I'm going to show up acting like what you think a man is, and I'm going to reap the benefits of what I'm trying to get out of you while I'm posing to be a man. But that's just to get what I want. When the responsibility kicks in of, okay, you got to do, this is a daily grind. Like men grind daily at manhood. Oh, I ain't doing that. You trying to play me. You trying to actually, I'm a show horse. I'm not a workhorse. You thought you was going to work me to death like I was a man or something? Yeah, that's what they thought. Because you pulled up as a Clydesdale. You pulled up as a Clydesdale. You pulled up as, a Brahma bull. But, like old football reference, I've said this times in the past, he looked like Tarzan, but he played like Jane. There's a lot of guys who, look like Tarzan before it's time to put that manhood on the table. It's all for show. But when it's time to show your manhood and your actions, now you Jane. You just hiding behind manhood. And then you got your guys who are hiding behind manhood because they say they were never taught manhood. And the one thing I can say, when you weren't taught how to be a man and you're learning on your own, you're winging it. So you're not gonna be on the same. You're gonna be a late bloomer. So that's acceptable. That's understandable. But some of you guys never intended to be a man. Never intended to be a late bloomer of a man. And y'all hiding behind the fact that, oh, I didn't know how to be a man because, my daddy never told me. My Uncle Jerry died when I was 7 and ain't nobody told me how to be a man. I'm just out here. I don't know, baby. But you've come across men your whole life. And you saw what it took to be a man. Now, it might take you longer as a late bloomer to put together, you got to take the good with the bad. And you might not want to, you might be so entitled and spoiled that you don't want to do that. So, you want to show up in a man's shoes, in a man's pants, in a man's shirt, with a man's body. But you don't want to make that mental choice as a man. It's like, look, I wasn't taught how to be a man, but I'm going to figure it out. You done never made that choice. So you're hiding behind manhood because you'll never be a man until you choose to play the cards that life dealt you. So, for me, it's like, there are types of guys who just, like I said, and there's the other type who hide behind physicality. Because I'm aggressive, nobody gonna tell me something. You gonna catch a bullet, or somebody gonna beat the brakes off of you. You hiding behind physicality. Physicality isn't manhood all the time. And some of the most like savage individuals you can ever meet that are men are very calm, cool, collected, laid back, even goofy people. And if you think because you're going to walk around and just, I'm a man, I'm going to make everybody scared of me. A lion and a hyena are both carnivores. And they're both hunters. But keep being a hyena and you're going to walk up on a lion. Now, and another one, I'm going to get out of here. People think money is manhood. I got money, so I'm a man. Nah, you just got money. Money's a substitute for manhood. No, it's not. It just enhances a lifestyle. So then you got guys hiding behind the idea that if I got money, that makes everything I do manly. And no, it don't. No, it don't. Like, the old saying has always been the same. Man made the money. Money never made the man. So if money makes you, you got to understand you are not in line with that saying. So you're not a man yet, And you hiding behind money for manhood. And when it comes down to have an actual man moment that money can't get you out of, you fold like a lawn chair in the summertime. So, there are guys that are hiding behind manhood. And you got to figure out, and some people might not know they're doing it. I don't believe that, but some people don't say they don't know they're doing it. But for the people who do know, the first step to being a man is once you recognize it and you know what aspect you are hiding behind manhood, because it's not like you're hiding in everything. You just might be hiding in certain things. You got to step up as a man internally and say, you know what? It's time to roll these sleeves up and fix this internal problem. Until you're willing to do that, you're gonna constantly hide behind manhood. And the problem is, you keep hiding, a man gonna find you, and they gonna expose you, and your reaction is gonna be messed up. But you're gonna know you're dealing with a man, so you really ain't gonna want to take it there, because they're gonna have to expose you because you did something that crossed the line on the actual man code. Because guys who hide behind manhood always F up the man code. And you're going to always be pulled to the carpet for that. So that's just my opinion on this. We out.